Hello, I'm checking out a game called Goblin Company, a game which combines both mining and goblins, so this is going to be fun. Especially when the company which you work for makes you sign a contract before starting. The company is not responsible for injuries, bruises, burns, explosions, getting lost, or death of any kind. Do not die. Or do it, just don't make a thing of this. Sure thing. Well anyways, you can probably see we're currently holding a gun, which we can use this to collect gems from around the mine. And after we've collected them, we can then bring them back to the base and use this machine where we can upgrade better upgrades and items. So right now the goal is just to collect as many gems as we can possible. Although the problem is right now we can only carry 5 gems at a time, so the first upgrade has got to be more space in the backpack. So now instead of only being able to carry 5 at a time, we can carry 7. How nice of them. Also, to make the game a little bit more difficult, there's these things all around which can explode. Like so. As well as random spikes on the ceiling which can randomly fall on top of you. And believe it or not, it does get worse, because unless you're holding some sort of light, you can't survive in the darkness. So if you're away from the base for too long, these things come around you, and you will just die. Luckily, for the price of just 1 gem, we can buy 1 torch, meaning we can just collect gems in peace. Ooh, what's this? Oh sick, we found the first cave, and it has both the normal gems, and for some reason, the game won't let me mine these. Why won't this work? There's so many of the big ones, I don't get why I can't mine them. Oh right, I figured it out now. In order to mine the bigger crystals, we need this, a Zappy Zap. The best tool for harvesting crystals. Although right now I'm a little bit too poor, so I need to get a few more gems. Finally, we can buy it. And, oh here it is. See now, how do I use this? I can kick it around, but I can't use it. Oh right, it's this thing. Okay, so it turns out to use this you need a minecart, which is an additional 15 gems. So be it. Okay, now we have 15 gems. Buy the wooden cart. Place it. And now can we add this? Yes. For God's sake. To drive it we need another minecart. So that means another 15 gems. Okay, we should now have enough to get the final cart. Finally, buy the second cart, and now I think it's drivable. Can I drive it now? Oh, you can drive it. Oh, for God's sake, we need to build a rail. Oh, they're fairly cheap. And now we can build them. In fact, before I should probably figure out where I'm going first. If I attach the rail I'm building to this one, it then should lead me all the way through this cave, giving me access to a bunch of really big gems. So if I build mine all the way to one which is already built. There we go. Do some welding. Also, not that anyone asked, but the gun which I'm holding does have a battery on it and it does run out really quickly. So we'll definitely have to upgrade that later on. But now, if I think I can now, can I drive? There we go. Now we can use it. Although I don't exactly know what I'm doing. Oh, no! For Jesus. Oh, this is good. Oh, and it automatically collects it for me. So it turns out the minecart can hold about 20 gems at a time. So if we build more, we can carry more. And now they're deposited. We have an additional 20 gems. So if we buy another one now we can hold 40. Oh god, no, don't leave. There we go. This is a game changer. Like, we can just get them at a really quick rate now. There we go. Okay, we've got an additional 3, which are not attached, for God's sake. Will they attach if I drive into it? Oh, there we go. Although the problem now is I can't actually see where the end of the rail is, so I've got to make sure I don't actually drive off. Okay, I've made this rail, but I don't exactly know how this is going to work. I don't get how the cart's meant to go around this. All I want is to get to that big gem down there. Well, this will be interesting. How do we go around this rail? Oh, okay. I guess that's how it works. Nice and slow. We're in no rush. Very, very slowly. One at a time, single file. And now just wait there for me to build more tracks. Wait, can I, I don't know if I can reach it from here. Can I reach it? Damn. Risk! Please, please, thank God. There we go. Okay, I did take a bit of a risk, but I managed to get the railway all the way to this big thing here. Yes, there we go. Now we can collect them. Okay, I'm somewhat satisfied with how many crystals I've got so far, because I've got over 100 purple ones. Yeah, I've got no blue crystals, and I've not really seen very many, apart from that one up there. And if that is the only one I can find, that's the one I'm gonna get. And because we have so many purple gems, we can get as many rails as we need. Okay, for my first plan, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make one rail and see if I can just get all the way up. Okay, turns out plan A was a big fail, because when I get to a certain height, the rock material changes to one which I can't yet mine. Which means I can't make any rails past that point. And I can't actually mine it yet because I'm not a high enough level. Which means I'm gonna have to come up with a second plan. Well, not that. So it's time to initiate plan B, which involves the creation of this, the spy rail. You get it because it's a bunch of rails in a spiral. I'm so sorry. Well, anyway, let me show you how it works. You start off by coming over here to the starting point, placing your cart. Ideally, you will be in it, but then you send it off. And then round and round it goes, slowly making its way to the top, whilst also defying physics along the way as it goes through every single wall, where it'll finish off by getting to the top of this building, go off the ramp, and hopefully hit the blue crystal. The chances of survival are about 20%, but even though it's only 20% survival, it's 100% fun. But we'll focus on that later, because for now, it's our turn. Oh, I'm so excited. Even though I can barely see, I think I'm near the top. And... come on! Oh, damn it! Well, I did say 20% survival. Oh, wait, I think I've just realised something. So if I do this... can I just... never mind, it turns out we can't mine the blue crystals anyway. Well, now we know. But on a brighter note, it turns out our first plan wasn't a total failure, because I managed to figure out how to glitch the tracks into the rocks. So because I found out that were even possible, I decided just to keep going, and going, until I got to a point where I hit the highest point physically possible in the entire game. But it doesn't stop there, because I decided to go back down, except this time on the outside of the rocks, until I got to this point. Don't get me wrong, we are still in the exact same place, but instead of being inside of the map, we're on top of it. Which means we can technically just go absolutely anywhere with no risk whatsoever. But even though we are out here, my real question is, can we use the Zappy Zap here? Oh my god, this would absolutely change everything if this is possible. So the gun can't go through the rocks, but if we clear a little path for it... oh, it is possible! Okay, this has just gotten way more exciting. Which means we can use the outside area to collect gems. Okay, this is much better than anything we could have asked for. I'm going to need you to bear with me a moment while I just make a few adjustments. Okay, so far I think things have been going pretty well. The only reason I've stopped is just because the frame rate is starting to drop massively. Like, I'm on 30 frames per second now. Which is why instead of focusing on this, we're going to move on to focusing on this. And from what I'm guessing, I think you have to go around the mine and find the parts for this rocket. I've already found one part for this rocket so far, but I think we need to find all the parts in order to build it. And when you do find the parts, it looks like they're in some sort of shrine area. But for the sake of the frame rate, we're going to start focusing on this rocket. You know what, now that I think about it, we should probably actually claim all of these gems. There we go. All of the hard work paying off. Oh, we are mega rich now. But now it's time for some exploring. Which turned out to be surprisingly helpful, because I'd not only found a bunch of abandoned buildings with free stuff, but I also found a map, showing me where absolutely everything is all across the area. So best bet I took a screenshot and then I went on my way. So I kept going, and to my luck I managed to find a bar, called the Gob-O Bar. I hope I pronounced that right. Ooh, fancy. I may as well raid everything while I'm here anyway. Thank you. And what's in here? Anti-fall potion. Anti-toxic potion, master builder potion, allows you to build rails in the air. What? No. Oh, let's go. Okay, that can make my life so much easier. Best bet I'm taking it. We're definitely going to have to come back here again, because I think the drinks respawn once we've taken them. Not going to waste any time, just straight got to store every single potion. Okay, we've got to make sure we do not lose these. Also, I've spent ages exploring trying to find the parts for the rocket and failed to notice this text on the side of my screen. It says connect the railways to the abandoned Goblin outposts and collect the rocket sections. And after looking on the map, I've seen the outposts are these things. So apparently if we connect the base all the way to this outpost, all the way over here, this door should open up. Although for some reason it's not opening up. I don't get it. Am I missing something? Oh, right, I forgot to connect it from the other end. So quickly put these together, and now we should have it unlocked. There we go. Okay, progress is being made. I mean, I say that, I don't actually know if the door's open yet. Moment of truth, please. And yes, okay. And we've got the next part to the rocket. May as well take all the stuff from here as well. And now we've got to do that 2 more times. Yay. Oh, I am so grateful for these master builder potions. We don't even need to attach it to anything now. Oh, wait. Oh, sugar, I've gone the wrong way. And finally, we should have the next part. And this makes part number 3. Raid the chests. And now we only have 1 more. And part number 4. Thank you. Now, I think that means we can build the rocket. Can we build the rocket now? Wait, what? Deliver 250 pink crystals to the company and build the armor for the rocket. For God's sake! As if that wasn't difficult enough. Looks like it's back to work. On the bright side, I've managed to discover this area. And after connecting it to the base, we've now got tier 2 upgrades. So we can make even more stuff now. Although we'll have to focus on that later because I need 250 gems. And so far, I've got a solid 9. You know what? No, that can wait. I'm going to upgrade the Zappy Zap because we've got tier 2 items. And do something which we've been meaning to do for a while. Right about there. And there we go. Oh, it's like a weight is lifted. Okay, now we actually need to get back to collecting 250 gems. Although thanks to us finding the second outpost, I think we're going to find collecting gems is going to be pretty easy. And after spending so long just scavenging for crystals, this is a lot nicer. Why? The timing was unreal. Okay, I know I said I was going to wait before I started buying tier 2 upgrades, but I found a locomotive, which apparently lights the way and can't be derailed. Purchase? Okay, this looks really fun. How does this work? This looks so cool. It not only lights up the way, but it also makes it so we can survive in the darkness. We don't need to hold a light or anything. So for now, we'll just keep it on the front and collect more crystals. Wait, no! Damn it! It was so expensive. Damn it. I might have to scrap the whole video now. Okay, I have no clue how many gems I've collected, but I'm just hoping this gets us to the 250 mark. Please be enough. God, I've been collecting for so long. Come on, 250, 250. Please. Yes, okay. Let's go. We've hit the 250 mark, which I'm hoping that now means we can afford the rocket. 250. Send. And wait, is that it? Where's the rest of it? There are no requests from the company. Return back later. Ah! Well, in that case, we may as well just do this quest up here. Connect the railways to the pink crystal mine. I think I know where that is. Do I know where that is? Oh, yeah, I do. I know where that is. It should be here. Which means now, all we've got to do is somehow connect all of this to the base. I think I've done this correctly. Okay, so it's asking, do you want to hire 2 goblins to make this machine work again? Although it'll cost 100 gems. Oh my god, they act as if these gems grow on trees. Okay, about another 100 gems later, I've finally got enough. And activate. I don't quite get what this does. Oh, it mines pink gems for us. So we don't need to mine them anymore, we can just collect them from here. All we have to do now is keep coming here and claiming them. It says this machine can produce about 1500 gems and I think then that's it. Although that should be more than enough. Although this is going to save so much time. Okay, so I've done a bit of research and apparently there's an automatic mining system for every type of crystal. So we've already got the pink one, now there's also a blue one and a yellow one. We've just got to find it. So my goal is to try and find the blue one first, but apparently the map's telling me that I'm near something I've not yet discovered. And this place is... Is this what I think it is? It's the 3rd outpost. So I think now if we connect the railway to this, we unlock tier 3 upgrades. So once this is connected, there's now officially nothing which we can't build. There we go. Okay, this side quest was definitely worth it. And look at that, we also get free stuff. But what I really care about is, do we have tier 3 upgrades? Please? They're unlocked. We do have them. So now, provided that we've got the gems, there's officially nothing that we can't build. And there is also another map. which tells us where the automatic mining systems are. So apparently this is where the blue one is. Right, provided that I'm looking at this properly, apparently the blue mining system is straight this way. So, thanks to the Master Builder potions and being able to travel absolutely anywhere on the outside of the map, we should get there in no time. And we've made it. Although before I actually connect it up, I've got to get rid of everything which could probably kill me. Okay, I think we've gotten rid of everything dangerous, so now we can actually connect it up. Just like so. And I'll never say no to free stuff. Now, what are the requirements to activate this machine? 150 pink gems and 100 blue gems. Oh wait, that's going to be easy. We've already got the blue gems, and with the pink gems we can just get them from the other automatic mining system. Quickly make a quick pit stop. I don't actually know if this is enough, I just got as many as I could physically carry. Claim all of them. And yes, that was enough. So now we can activate it. There we go, now we don't need to collect blue ones anymore either. Now all we've got to do is find the yellow one. And sadly for me, this was the most difficult one to activate by far. The process of actually finding it and getting there wasn't the problem. That was actually fairly easy thanks to the outside glitch we found. Because the problems kept popping up one by one the instant I got there. And where do I start? For starters, the entire area was just filled with poison gas. Like if I stand in there, I just die. Which wasn't the end of the world because I do have some anti-toxic potions which do make it so I can breathe in the air, but they only last 1 minute per potion and I have a limited amount. On top of that, we still need a constant light source, so if I'm not holding a light, I just die because of all the darkness around me. And if them two problems weren't worse enough, I've still got to deal with bugs around the area which will both follow me and explode once they get nearby. And don't think it stops there because I also had to deal with the fact that there's worms which can randomly jump out of the floor and start shooting at you if you get too close. So you might be thinking, oh, just quickly go in, attach the rails and quickly get out. That's what I was thinking. But no, because like every other mining system, it comes with a price in order to activate it. Which in this case, because it was the yellow mining system, I needed yellow gems. And I basically have none, which meant I had to go around the entire map scavenging for scraps of yellow crystals like a little mole rat. And after a couple of hours of searching, I still didn't have enough, because I needed 100 and so far I had about 73. But to take my mind off it, I decided to go on a little bit of a side quest and search through an abandoned building. And by pure chance it had the rest of the yellow crystals I needed to activate the machine. So I took as many gems as I could physically carry from the abandoned building and brought them back to the main base. So I wasted no time quickly getting straight back to the yellow mining system and finally activating the machine. And if anyone's curious what happened to all the poison gas around the area, a bug which killed me also destroyed the plant causing all the poison gas, which meant it was officially safe to just walk around and breathe freely, which means now we've officially got all 3 mining systems. No more collecting gems at all, which means now using our newfound wealth we can buy all the remaining parts for the rocket. And I did think we could just use it anywhere, but it turns out we've got to take it to a launch pad. And I think this is the place. And there we go. All connected. Now we've got to actually collect the rocket, bring it to the launch pad, and I think then we use this to activate it. Although before we activate it, we've just got 2 more things to do. Which is first find a couple of shrines, which they were pretty easy to find. And I managed to get that done in just a few hours. And finally we've got to find the Goblin Hermit. I'm pretty sure this is the right place. And obviously they've got to make getting to the entrance as difficult as possible. But Hermit is visible. And from his appearance I'm mostly sure that he won't follow me home. Oh god, we don't need that many rails. Cancel. Really? Why? I was right there. Hello. Well anyway, what do we need from you? And that's the final quest done. Oh, okay. We'll definitely find some sort of use for these. Which now means it's time for the main event. Provided that I've set it up right, this should work all perfectly fine. Hopefully I don't blow up. Okay, that is the screen I've been waiting to see this entire time. I almost don't want to press it. And... launch. Here we go. What's gonna happen? Defying physics, clearly he's learnt something. Well, even though that wasn't as big of an explosion as what I probably would have wanted, I don't care because I spent so long trying to get to this point. Which now just leaves us, a free schedule, and a bunch of bombs. Well anyway, if I've met your standards, feel free to subscribe.